Good morning and welcome to Gungahlin Enclosed Oval here in the ACT for day 2 of the Pacific Military 7's Cup. Ryan Murphy here taking you through all the action as we get set for what is sure to be a brilliant day of 7's rugby with a champion to be crowned later on this afternoon. Yesterday, teams made up of amazing service women from Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu and the Cook Islands battled it out in what was just an incredible day of 7's with tries, action and brilliant music, which I'm sure you'll hear throughout today. But we get things kicked off on day 2 with Fiji taking on Samoa. A mixed day of results for Fiji yesterday. Kicked off the day with a brilliant win over Papua New Guinea, 36-0 in that one. Later on, just came up short against the host nation, Australia. If they win here, they'll almost surely secure a spot in, well, they will secure a spot in the Cup semi-finals. Just look to play from inside their own territory here. Fiji, they get the offload away. Matarugu. Vika Matarugu. Can she go all the way? Just changing direction. Evades the chaser. Brilliant opening score of day 2 of the Pacific Military 7's Cup, and there is the band. Just a brilliant atmosphere here at Gungahlin Enclosed. Just a fantastic event celebrating these amazing servicewomen, and Fiji take an early 7-0 lead. Certainly one of these teams that could be a sleeping giant of sorts. So did just fall short against Australia, but no team will want to play them in the Cup semi-finals if they make it there. Certainly a good start. Shot in there from Linda Domoni. Henrietta Mataulu took all the contact and managed to secure possession. Fiji a bit overeager, not rolling away the call. Discipline cost Fiji in that game against Australia, giving the Aussies too many chances to retain possession, and in 7's rugby can be criminal. You give opposition teams too much of the ball, have to defend for too long. Eventually numbers run out and energy stocks run out. Interesting to see Samoa take a line out off the penalty. Only got about 10 extra yards here, Samoa, as it always is in 7's. Set piece, not a guarantee. There it is, crooked throw. So it'll be a free kick to Fiji. Casanita Tuvo, the playmaker. Kick the conversion has given Fiji the 7-0 lead, and they swing wide now. Yalawalili gives it off. Ivona Yao, that deadly combination. It was so effective yesterday, combining again. And Fiji get their second of day 2. A brilliant try. You see how easy they move the ball. Yawalelele took the contact, gave the offload. Carolini, Vonayaya, too much pace. run it under the sticks too. So it's 14-0 in favour of Fiji. Just wonder whether Samoa will rue taking the decision to go to touch off that penalty. It's their first chance to have the ball. Gave away possession.
Off screen? Thank you. Sorry, I was too busy.
Just hear the faint referee's ears there. Slightly off green, so it'll be a scrum to Samoa.
The knock on. Okay. There's the mark. I'll step out of the way. 1 second. Crouch! Line! Set! Hold it.
Samoa, of course,
Let's go again. Okay,
look to be
stay straight. Okay.
at least one of the
Stay straight.
competitive sides in the tournament, especially 15-7 over
Crouch!
loss to Australia, and very competitive in that game.
Set! Hold it.
Done their chances of making
Hold 9.
Cup semi-final.
Penalty
No good.
2. Easily.
And even with victory here over Fiji, will still most likely miss out
Where you are.
on those Cup semi-final places after losing to Papua New Guinea. Still in this game though.
Roll 7.
Ball available now for Fiji. Yalewa Lily gives it off. And Vonnie Yao Yao. How many times are we going to say that today? Carolini, Vonnie Yao Yao gets her second. 2 assists for Asena Yalewa Lily. Too easy for Fiji. Got their defensive line set well. And when the turnover came, they moved the ball brilliantly. With 40 seconds left in this one. The first half of this opening game of day 2. The Pacific Military Cup 7's.
We good to go? Okay, just wait. Bring back. We're making something. So. We're good now? Okay.
Just as we wait for action to get restarted, we'll just run you through what the schedule is going to look like here today after Fiji and Samoa complete their opening game. Here will be Papua New Guinea taking on the host Australia, followed by Vanuatu versus New Zealand, and then Tonga versus the Cook Islands at 11 o'clock. We'll then break
Advantage 7, offside.
as we see Samoa look to attack from inside their own 22.
No advantage.
Set side the 22.
Offside.
Rather, but a penalty does come. Fiji discipline again, proving costly when they get that right. Haven't seen many teams bother them, Fiji. Samoa look to touch. A much better kick there. Now, Samoa get a little bit of a foothold in Fiji territory. So same before, 12:40, the finals will kick off.
Let's go. Move it.
We'll have the Cup semi-final.
One more in.
One playing 2
Numbers.
from the
6.
pools.
Okay. Not straight.
We'll have 3rd v 4th, 4th v 3rd from pools A and pool B. 1 v 2 from pool A and pool B to decide who will contend the Cup and plate finals. So every team here guaranteed another couple of games at least. Matarugu. Still going, Matarugu. It's the offload away to Tuvo. stolen initially by Samoa, but off their feet the call. It's Falele Chukun.
No, back on the side. Yep.
They move it right. It's Bati. Did that pass just drift forward? No, says the referee. Fiji. Look like they'd be in through Naivalu.
No, leave it.
Had an acre of space to run into Naivalu, but they're in on the stroke of half-time for their 4th try. Asena Yalawalili, turn scorer after providing 2 assists earlier in the piece. Adding to Vika Matarugu's opener, the double. Caroline Ivona Yao 28-0. It's been breathtaking rugby from Fiji at times. This role now seemingly secured. They'll move into first in Pool A. With Australia still to play Papua New Guinea, no guaranteed result there either. See in the background, Australia just getting warmed up. Had their moments yesterday, Australia, but just couldn't put it together at times. Battled hard to beat. Fiji and Samoa. That result over Fiji early on looking more impressive given how good Fiji have been in this game so far against Samoa. Fiji eager to get going again.
Samoa, you ready?
Wherever you're listening from, wherever in the world you're tuning in with us on Bar TV for the Pacific Military Cup, we're all very welcome as Samoa look to stage a comeback here in the second half. Oh, there's been a slight knock on at the ruck. Killer for Samoa, giving Fiji platform inside their own territory. So much room to attack. The perfect platform for any 7 side. Of course, would be a free kick, but with all that space to the left, so difficult to defend if you can get the ball out quickly and smoothly.
Come up. Come up. Come up. So on the bind, gap.
Referee just asking for more of a gap there.
Yep. Okay. Crowd.
Haven't had too many scrums in this opening game of day 2. Fiji's quality taking their 4 tries. They get the ball out. Here's Tuvo, the playmaker. Offers the switch. Step goes wide, but that's just been overcooked. Brilliant cover defense from Samoa. Shut down all the options there for Tuvo. Might have even thought about going herself. Chose to
In here.
take the unselfish option.
21. Okay, 21 over here.
Do we see Tima Lamani coming onto the field?
Just wait, we've got some. Move in line with your referee. Yep. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Defensive line now for Samoa.
Okay.
Got to try to just keep their hands on the ball if they can. They go to the front of the line out. Option there. We've seen some teams use that in these windy conditions here at Gungahlin. Closed boot comes in, but it's gone straight down the throat of Tuvo. Just waits for a bit of support. Gives it to Yawalilili. And Yawalilili will be in for her double. Tried her best to make the kick a little easier for Tuvo, but Samoa disciplined in their cover defense. Even more than the 15s game. Defensive set isn't over in 7's until that ball is touched down. Conversions being so important. See, decent attempt there from Casanita Tuvo, but tough one for the right footer on the angle. Very impressive performance so far from Fiji. They're just building into this competition. New Zealand, of course, yesterday were very impressive as Samoa. Look to break now. Chukun. Brought down from behind. Took some stopping. Penalty comes up the pace here, Samoa. They go quick. Pop off the deck now. Can they shift it wide here? It's Ioane. Steps off the left, Ioane looks for a bit of a gap. It's better from Samoa.
No, Fiji. Thank you.
Using the ball, putting it through the hands. Ioane again. Look to step and go on the outside, but Matsarugu too strong.
Line out.
Leota and Ioane
Head to front.
trying their best to combine down this left-hand edge.
And keep the gap open.
Still some work to be done here for Fiji. Defensive line out. It's gone over the top, Chukun. Still going. It's the offload away. That's Aolua.
Take it down.
The delay there, well taken by Chukun. Couple of touches here for Chukun. Ioane just waited for the contact. Now, Leota do something with the ball. Gone backwards here for Samoa.
No, back.
Have to tidy up. Fiji defensive set. Still good. Tuvo on the ball.
No advantage. Offside.
Can't be taken from there. Has to be taken from the mark.
Offside. 17 back. Thank you. There you are.
Aolua will get us going. Walking star from Aolua. Now she goes. In some space now. She carried them over the line. The crowd won them. Chukun unmatched out here.
Penalty.
Tuvo diving off her feet, so another penalty. 30 seconds to go. Can Samoa get their first try of the day? Laumanu gives it to Aolua. Is she over? She is. And Samoa get their first try of the day. Brilliant from them. Show good patience, held on to the ball. Only a consolation in the end, but great to see them stick in, dig in for a try. And it was Aolua who got the score, and she'll take the conversion. She's got it. That's full time. 33-7 in favor of Fiji, booking their place in the Cup semi-finals. Australia, Papua New Guinea will decide who goes with them. We'll be back shortly from Gungahlin and Closed. Welcome back to Gungahlin Closed Oval. Day 2 of the Pacific Military Cup 7's. Fiji and Samoa got us kicked off here on day 2. Fiji coming away with a 33-7 win. Now, it's Australia taking on Papua New Guinea to decide who goes through in Pool A. Australia undefeated so far, 2 wins from 2 against Fiji and Samoa. Papua New Guinea suffered a loss in their first game to Fiji, but you come back and sneak past Samoa, try at the death from their skipper, Julian Yalon, winning that game versus Samoa. So still mathematically a chance here, Papua New Guinea, to advance through. Nicola Emsley gets things going. Here's Yalon. Much of Papua New Guinea's play will likely run through her. She is again. Camrock in Georgia Bradbury, but Papua New Guinea hold onto the ball. Back your leg! Yalon goes wide. Just Sami, good tackle from Sami. Drives Maria Agalai into touch, and now attacking liner for Australia. Nicola Emsley, brilliant yesterday. A couple of fantastic tries. Malia Ellis, she was busy yesterday for Australia. Emsley gives the lead.
Back side of the line out.
Zara Lee defensively outstanding yesterday for Australia.
Back 10.
Really led her side against Fiji on that side of the ball. Emsley gives her a skipper. Reardon offers to the left. She's got Nicole King out wide. Can King get there? She can. It's an opening score for the Australia Defence Force. Well worked off the set play. Reardon, the skipper, had options left and right. Chose to go wide when Nicole King was waiting. Still had some work to do, King. Put on some footwork. Dragged a couple of defenders over the line for the opening score. Now, did Nicola Emsley find the range from here? Just give it a great effort. Brilliant strike. Just can't find the direction, but strike from Nicola Emsley. Emsley goes left this time, finds a bit of space, so line out Papua New Guinea. Yeah, and in 7's, even more than 15s. Moments like that off a kickoff. If you can put the other team under pressure, the defensive line out, these things can happen. A crooked feed from Papua New Guinea, so an attacking scrum from Australia. It'll be interesting to see if any other teams look to play to space off the kickoffs, force lineouts. Saw New Zealand, for Hayley Hapana, utilised the kicking game on a number of occasions yesterday. Hapana, imperious with the boot yesterday, 8 from 8 for the Kiwis, who are warming up as we speak. But now, Zara Lee. A bit of variation from Australia there. Off the set play, Lee back inside to Reardon. Look to find Lee again. Reardon, and here she is now. Zara Lee goes to Emsley. She's working the space now. Reardon goes wide to Lee. Gives to Bradbury. Oh, it's been called forward. They did everything right. Australia worked it well. The set play was magnificent, but the final pass just going astray.
Keep it straight. Straight feet again. Coach.
So now, Papua New Guinea launch from here.
Good.
Wind picking up on ground. Have to keep the ball in hand. Here's Yalon. Australia in on the ball. They've turned it over here. Lee. It's to Bradbury. And Georgia Bradbury. It's the second of the day for Australia. Had been coming for Australia. A couple of missed opportunities, but in the end, they get the finish. Now, Nicola Emsley with the chance to convert. Just comes off the toe slightly. Slightly skewed from Emsley. Now, Papua New Guinea with a minute left in this first half. No, they Need to keep this game right where it is with that Pisai holding onto the ball now. Won't want to let it get away from them, Papua New Guinea. Next score crucial. Yalon tried to play it off the deck, but it's been turned over now. It's Phoebe Burney and Jess Sami down the right. Gets Australia's third of the day. Killer blow for Papua New Guinea. They tried to add a score. Laid on here, but overplaying their hand slightly. Australia pounce on the mistake. Jess Sami finishing off brilliantly as she did yesterday. A couple of tries for her. Emsley can't find the range with the conversion. 17-0 at the break. We'll take a break. Be back shortly.
If that's the way it's gonna be, the shining it'll keep on the doorstep. And stop burning up the tires and take your coat and cash. Take the shirt right off my back, I don't mind. 'Cause I'm gonna set this house on. Don't have to hit below the belt with those leather shoes you're showing. No, you don't have to kiss and tell, 'cause you only do it for the thrill. The minute that I walk in, you try to hold me down, try to stick your clothes in, till I'm face down on the ground. And don't you be drinking every time you come around, so let me down. If that's the way it's gonna be, the shining.
Welcome back to Gungahlin Closed Oval. Day 2 of the Pacific Military 7's Cup. Game 2 here between the Australian Defence Force and Papua New Guinea. Australia 17-0 to the good on a march to first place in Pool A, having gone 2 from 2 yesterday in day 1.
Guys ready? Backward!
Tough one to take there for Bradbury, but it's gone backwards. They work the ball wide here, Australia. Tries from Nicole King, Jess Sami, and Georgia Bradbury in the first half, giving them this lead. They look for more. As Bradbury gives them the inside. Indiana Lewis. Lewis able to offload. Emsley. Izzy Atkinson Smith. No stranger to rugby in the ACT, Izzy Atkinson Smith. Former Brumbies Super W player.
One is over!
It's good tackle and recovery from Atkinson Smith, but judged to be in the side.
Come in the side there. Back 10. 11 gold in the side.
Time not on Papua New Guinea's side, so they need to score soon. It's their best chance of the day so far. Anu now gives to Timbe. The offload is good to Apisai. Another excellent offload. Maman. Now Yalon in a bit of space. Good footwork from Yalon. Brilliant try, Papua New Guinea back in the game. Well, we said much of the attack would flow through her. But that was a team try. Brilliant offloads from Apisai. Maman. kept recovering the ball for Papua New Guinea. Eventually, defensive stocks run out for Australia, and Yellen had to use her footwork, strength, got the job done. Conversion doesn't find the range on this occasion. 17-5, 4:50 to play. Next score now, becoming so crucial. Australia under a bit of pressure. Papua New Guinea, they've started fast. Australia did make wholesale changes at the break. Just wonder, has that affected their flow slightly as Bradbury comes off the foot. So it's play on. Offload. Phoebe Burney, look for space. Puts on the gas. Needs support, Burney. Still going. Will she need support? She's gonna go all the way. What a brilliant try. Just a magnificent solo effort there from the replacement. Phoebe Burney, the sergeant. It's been first off the point for Australia at this tournament. Waves to the bench. That's my game done. What a try. Restoring Australia's 17-point lead. 22-5 with the conversion. Missing left. Zara Lee back onto the field for Burney. Just to close this one out. They go short with the kickoff. Timbe offloads to Maman. Still going, Maman. Yalon just has to hold onto the ball. Anu now. Oh, fend from Anu now. Timbe goes to the direct route. Tackle slips up high. Yalon goes. Anu now. Drags a couple of defenders with her. Australia down a couple of defenders at the moment. Back to their full complement. Just in time. There's Anu now. Tries to find a gap, but Australia defense good so far. Apisai. Tackle by Atkinson Smith and ball's been left behind. Australia capitalise. Zara Lee puts the kick in. Liana has to go back and try to hold off this Australian defence. No support. Eventually comes, but too late. Recovering support just had to go in the side there. Australia have the penalty. Atkinson Smith goes quick. Saw Papua New Guinea defenders turned. Tried to go quick, but not on the mark, so it's been brought back. They go now with Atkinson Smith. Gives to McHugh. Gives back inside. Play from Australia. Zara Lee spreads the ball now to McHugh. And to Allen. Reardon. In for the try for Australia. Good reward for the skipper there. Having been serving as the chief playmaker for Australia at times in this game 2 of day 2. Australia walking to a lead in Pool A. That'll see them top the pool and advance to the Cup semi-finals as first seed. Just Sami back onto the park. Only seconds left to play now in this one. Australia, impressive in their opening game here in day 2. And Papua New Guinea finished with a flourish. Here's Yalon. Ball just knocked on there. And that'll be the end. Job done as far as Australia are concerned. Much more impressive in attack here in game 2 of day 2 against Papua New Guinea. 27-5, the final score, as we await the arrival of New Zealand taking on Vanuatu. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Gungahlin Close, day 2 of the Pacific Military 7's Cup. A fantastic moment as Papua New Guinea and Australia pose for a photo. This is what this tournament is all about. Celebrating the brilliant service women of all these great nations, showing great spirit with each other. You love to see it. Absolutely fantastic. As it looks like again, they did a haka yesterday. We've been waiting for the return ever since. As it is, New Zealand, from the numbers out there, seem to be starting with somewhat of a reserve side against Vanuatu. I'm going to take Vanuatu lightly. Some speedsters out there. But it's Wakanivalu. Gets us going. Well taken from Vanuatu.
Tackle release! Need a clear release. No, the tackler did not release.
It's Crystal Mays over the ball, but not releasing. They look to go wide early. Vanuatu just ball dropped there, unfortunately, and Wakanivalu looked to attack, but 2 knock-ons there, so attacking platform now for New Zealand.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Stacked out to this right-hand side.
High.
Wainohu look to go quick off the scrum. Taps and goes. Mays in some space. Gives to Wakanivalu. Step off the left. And the finish. New Zealand open their account here on day 2. Clinical work. They look to go left off the scrum. High tackle came in, but wasted no time in restarting the attack. Wainohu gave to Mays. Popped off to Wakanivalu. She made no mistake with the finish. Now has a chance from out wide. Add the extras. Gives it a fair whack. Held up in the breeze slightly. 5 points to 0 after 2 minutes here. Wakanivalu gets us back underway. Not taken cleanly by Vanuatu. We'll have to fight for the ball. Turned over. Wainohu goes herself. Too quick. Brilliant step, and New Zealand have their second score. Well, once the kickoff wasn't received cleanly, the pressure was always going to be on Vanuatu's defence. The penalty came. Wainohu spotted a gap, took it well. 10 points to 0 to New Zealand. Wakanivalu puts a high kick up from Mays. Not gone there from Vanuatu's play on. Wainohu spreads to Wakanivalu. Put it through the hands. Tamaki. Burns on the outside. New Zealand lethal in attack. As soon as they started to spread that ball, you just see where it was going. And they finished brilliantly in the end. Mays has an attempt at the conversion this time, makes no mistake. 17 to 0. With 2 minutes 50 to play. Vanuatu now. Take the kickoff.
No black, leave it now.
Take this one cleanly.
Hey, what's your?
They launch an attack now. Ball bobbled. It's gone backwards though.
No
Williams. Told to leave it. Canara comes in from Crystal Mays. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, the offload from Wakanivalu to Mays. Champagne rugby from New Zealand. The brutal physicality at the breakdown from Mays. Perfectly timed counter ruck. Wakanivalu out the back door. Found her teammate Mays. And New Zealand have their 4th try. Mays, 2 from 2 off the boot. Such an asset for this New Zealand side to not have a couple of their frontline starters out there on the park and still absolutely brilliant in the way they move the ball and defend. Vanuatu just can't take this one cleanly. It's been knocked on as well. Just play on.
There's a knock on here, ladies.
Cup on.
No advantage.
Come back for the knock on.
Scrum, back ball.
New Zealand just pouring on the pressure now.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
They keep an even spread here. New Zealand in the attack. Go either way. Wainohu goes herself, puts on the footwork. Brilliant try. It's too good. Spotted the gap, used the footwork, raced home. The 5th try. This game 3 of day 2 of the Pacific Military Cup, New Zealand. Showing remarkable attacking threats everywhere on the field. 31-0 to the good. They will safely secure a spot on top of table 2. We'll be back soon for second half, coming up shortly. Welcome back to Gungahlin Closed Oval, day 2 of the Pacific Military Cup 7's. Ryan Murphy here for Bar TV, taking you through all the action. New Zealand 31-0 to the good over Vanuatu. Well, still plenty left in the attack.
New Zealand captain, you ready?
You'd imagine. A couple of changes at the break. Lauren Balsillie is one of the stars of day 1 onto the field for New Zealand, so the task doesn't get any easier for Vanuatu as a brilliant shot comes in from Rosa Nalo. Almost certainly Vanuatu's best yesterday. New Zealand look to launch an attack now. Wakinivalu is wide to Williams. Gone backwards, Williams. She finds Balsillie, and Balsillie will not be caught from here. Gone. Just too good. It's a simple attacking game plan when she's on the field. Get the ball. Lauren Balsillie, she'll do the rest. Seen every type of try from Lauren Balsillie in this tournament. Chip and chase yesterday, that was just pure gas. New Zealand with the boot of Wakinivalu, and 38-0 up. Vanuatu take it cleanly from the restart. Oh, ball's bobbled. Fraser to women. Balsillie will be in again. slowed up as if she was going to put down the ball, and just shows the toe, runs it around under the sticks. And if it wasn't hard enough, New Zealand bringing on Hayley Hitana now. Makinivalu adds the extras. Hitana takes the kicking duties. Strikes a remarkable ball, Hayley Hitana. Watch her put some snow on this one for Balsillie and Fraser to chase.
In front of the kicker.
Won't get a chance. But over eager there from New Zealand. Slightly offside. It's a free kick now for Vanuatu. Sogari.
Yep.
They play back and they try to get it to Nalau. Tripped up at the point of contact from Tamaki. Brilliant defence. And the penalty comes. New Zealand relentless in defence and in attack. You just imagine this ball is going to be pushed wide. Well held by Williams, bobbled, but the pass came. Here's Balsillie, hitches, gone again. Through the goose step for a bit of fun. But it was route one from Balsillie. Fastly becoming the outstanding player at this tournament, Lauren Balsillie. On that left-hand wing, it was deadly. He knew exactly where they were going. There was a bobble in the midfield during the build-up. It was well taken by Williams, then Fraser. Wasted no time getting the ball to the speedster. Now Hayley Hitana. If she complete her. Oh, it's her first miss of the tournament from Hitana. Curse to the commentator. Did strike it well though. 50 points to nil. It's Rosalia Sio onto the field. Brilliant performance, 4 tries from her against the Cook Islands. Vanuatu. Can they get a score on the board? They'll never stop trying. Brave from Vanuatu, but it's been turned over here, and here's Sio. It's step from Sio, and again. And New Zealand are in for another score. Too strong. Rosalia Sio. $55-0 with a minute and a half to play. Hitana surely can't convert from here. Oh, she's giving it a crack. Just falls short. Has to be said, heading into finals, New Zealand surely the favourites as it all stands. The way they move the ball, the way they defend, proving very difficult to contend with as Tana's drop-off just goes too long. Vanuatu. Can they get a score on the board? The crowd here would absolutely love it.
Behind, please, behind.
Oh, big shot. New Zealand not giving an inch. Tamaki is in a bit of space now. Can they finish with a flourish, New Zealand? They can. Brutal. Lethal. Just a cut above right now, New Zealand. Even at 55-0, still looking to add more scores, not giving an inch in defence. And that will be the end of game 3 here. Conversion coming from Hutana. Adds the extras, 62-0. A fantastic performance from New Zealand. Vanuatu, so brave. Held them out for the first couple of minutes, but then New Zealand just too good in the end. 62-0, the final score in that one. We await our final pool game of the tournament, Tonga versus Cook Islands, coming up shortly. Welcome back to Gungahlin Enclosed Oval. Game 4 of day 2 here in the Pacific Military Cup. Ryan Murphy, 4-Bar TV Sports, taking you through all the action. Tonga take on the Cook Islands. Tonga looking to cement their spot in second place in Pool B. Cook Islands still have a chance, thanks to that narrow win over Vanuatu. Tonga, imperious against Vanuatu. A massive win for them. A statement victory from them. It's going to be play on here. Cook Islands break out of defence.
Knees on the ground.
Basne. Played it left. It's been knocked on by Cook Islands. Moatau. Judith Peter. One of the real stars of the tournament. Yes, they're still going, Peter. Eventually taken down by Lisa Tatakura. Here's the captain, Livia Etiaki. She gets the first score of the day. Bagged a fistful of tries against Vanuatu and Cook Island yesterday. Did the captain, Olivia Etiaki. She gets the first for Tonga. Peter to add the extras. Makes no mistake, 7-0 to Tonga. Seen in every game almost in this tournament. Turnovers just often lead to points. especially if it's in those areas. Tonga. A tough opening game against New Zealand, but the way they're playing, it seems many teams will struggle to contain them. Showed real resolve and confidence to come back and put in a fantastic performance against Vanuatu. Started off well here in their final pool game. Ball available for Tonga. Turnover comes at the line out, and Peter. 90-degree angle towards the touchline, but she's burned the entire Cook Island defence. Can she still go? She can. The two stars combine as Olivia Etiaki, the skipper. It's the second try for Tonga. Peter, she took off. Had the entire team chasing her. Was able to skip down the left-hand side, beat a couple, unselfishly gave to her captain, Olivia Etiaki. The results the same as it was before. 5 points from Etiaki, 2 from Judith Peter. Two Tongan stars combining once again. Wind really starting to pick up. It's been well taken by Tatakura. Forward pass there. It'll be a scrum to Tonga. Saw them yesterday use a lot of variation off these set pieces. Often looking to get Etiaki and Peter running into space. They'll stack left here, Tonga, but don't be surprised if they try to sweep right. See Cook Islands not matching up just yet, knowing that Tonga might choose to attack down this right-hand side. Looked like they were as well. Penalty comes. Peter has options left and right, Peter. Tonga still holding on to the ball. It's been knocked on now. It'll be a scrum to the Cook Islands.
Scrum, girls. Scrum. Scrum, ladies. No advantage, no Congress. Yeah, just hang on. Here we go.
Just got to hold on to the ball somehow here at the Cook Islands. Put under a lot of pressure. Scrum is good. We've got some space now. Maro. Got the winner against Vanuatu, Maro. She can't get away from the Tonga defence yet. Can anyone break the line for the Cook Islands? Tongan defence is excellent and they've gifted it. Peter receives that gift and adds the third try for Tonga. Peter goes long. Cook Islands trying to establish some possession here. They get the penalty.
No racing. Backhand.
What can they conjure up here, Cook Islands? Basne. Hit well by Tonga. The defence so good. Ball spills out the back. They recover well. Cook Islands and Maro first to react to that loose ball. Matapo. Penalty for Tonga for a palm to the face from Matapo. Giving Tonga another chance to attack now. Peter in some space, gives the offload to, you guessed it, Olivia Etiaki. In for the hat trick. Another assist by Peter. Going it alone, those two. Absolutely brilliant in this first half. Tonga with the result secured now, 28-0 to the good. Just cruising towards the Cup semi-finals. Half-time, 28-0. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Gungahlin enclosed oval. Tonga 28-0 to the good up over Cook Islands. Tatakura kicks off for Cook Islands, almost certain of a spot now in the Cup semi-finals. Tonga. Livia Etiaki and Judith Peter accounting for all 28 of Tonga's first half points. Three tries from the skipper Etiaki in that first half. Cook Islands, if they're going to have any chance of coming back in this game, have to score now. long way back. Fiji, Australia and New Zealand have all recorded fantastic wins here this morning at Gungahlin Close. It will surely be those four that compete for a spot in the grand final. Tonga likely to be taking on Australia, with Fiji set to face off against New Zealand. They go wide now. Defense from Cook Islands, they force the turnover. Be a scrum to Cook Islands.
Scrum, ladies, scrum. Scrum, girls.
They stack to this left-hand side, Cook Islands. Acre of space on that right-hand side if they choose to sweep. Good scrum from the Cook Islands. They go left now. Tatakura has to take the contact. Go fishing for the ball now. Matapo goes back to Tatakura. Chip and chase now. Peter. Peter back there for Tonga under heaps of pressure. Tried her best to push the ball back to her retreating teammates, but she's gone forward. Scrum now to Cook Islands. Much better in this second half from them. Islands stacked to the left. Ball spills out. It's a free run for Manapo. Can she get there? Just has to get this ball down. It's a try. The crowd love it. Cook Islands never giving up. They've got one toe back in this game, thanks to Peggy Matapo. Ball spilled out of the scrum. Play was over, just buried her head over. Great try by the Cook Islands. Listen to the crowd. Tatakura on this right hand side gives it a decent strike, but 28-5. Favour of Tonga. Tatakura puts a teasing kick up. It's a tough one to take by Tonga. Now, Cook Islands can score next. This game is not over. See a sense of urgency now from the Cook Island side. Tatakura has to go and feed this scrum. Pressure on from Tonga. Ball was out. Not rolling away. Chance goes begging for Cook Islands. Now Tonga, will they look to move it wide? Hold on to the ball here, Tonga. Etiaki. Utuikamanu. Still going. Tonga. A foothold in. Cook Island, 22 now. Offload goes backwards to play on. And they're in here, Tonga. Still got some work to do here.
You didn't release. You released the player.
No try, but a penalty now. Manu Fatoa. Tap and go herself here. And Tonga booked their place in the Cup semi-final. Manu Fatoa. Step left. Came back off the right. Found a seam in the defence. Finished it off. Tiaki swings the boot at it, converts well. Technical malfunction for referees here. So, as it stands, Tonga set to take on Australia in the Cup semi-finals. New Zealand facing off against Fiji. Brilliant spirit shown again. Just waiting to see whether the referee has blown this up. Certainly seems to be game over here. That ends our morning session here at the Pacific Military Cup. Fiji, Australia, New Zealand and Tonga all recording big victories, booking their place in the Cup semi-finals. We'll now take about an hour and 40-minute break, set and scheduled to be back for the start of the final series at 12:40. Ryan Murphy here with Bar TV Sports at the Pacific Military Cup. We'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, ABS Rugby Union would like to thank their sponsors, Select Verbal and Smart Salary. The support they provide is very much appreciated. Now the activities are on there today, all free folks, and there's lots of giveaways too. Let me tell you that the Army Drone races are about to Also, in the same family is the new foreplay. So I'll be able to tell you all about what a wonderful piece of kit that this master is. Tell you what it does operationally. But also, if you get to have a look at the vehicles for it. Now, it's not far today because of the weather. It's a little bit too windy to put it up. However, the team that all about the release and it's all about the principles of play and actually robbing of the basket there and that's all how it was. That's what we're all about it. And 90 which is the colour in track for both the shots over the next two and the chest on the service there. Any questions you want to know about those both? See them on television regularly. So fabulous piece of kit as well. They very well and everyone very enjoy yourself.